Today we're going to make a wood-fired lasagna. We're going to start inside using all these ingredients. We need 2 tablespoons of olive oil, a pound of ground beef, a medium onion which is finely chopped, 4 cloves of garlic finely chopped, 2 cans of chopped tomatoes. We need some tomato puree, some Italian herbs and then salt and pepper to season. Continuing on to the cheese sauce, we've got 2 cups of mozzarella cheese, some parmesan and then some fresh lasagna sheets. We're going to heat the oil up and then add the beef and then just brown it first, but we're just waiting till it's hot. We're going to add the beef and then get it nice and brown. Okay, now it's nice and brown now, so we add the onions and the garlic. Then we just saute this until it's all softened, the onions and the garlic. Next we add the chopped tomatoes. And 2 tablespoons of chopped tomato puree. Some Italian seasoning and then salt and pepper. Then we give it a good stir and let it simmer for 15 to 20 minutes. Now for the cheese sauce, I've got 25 grams of butter, which I'm going to melt. Now for this cheese sauce, you can use ricotta, but we're just going to make a nice light bechamel with some mozzarella and some parmesan in it. So it's melting nicely. So I'm going to add some plain flour and let it thicken and brown. And then about half a pint of milk. And just whisk that until all the lumps have come out of it. So as you can see, it's thickened nicely. So we're going to add the mozzarella. Make sure you leave some for the top. And some parmesan. If it's got a bit thick, just add a drop more milk. But you don't want it too runny. And that's all ready to put on the lasagna. As I'm dairy free, I'm just going to make 2 separate lasagnas. So I'm going to use some of this dairy free cheese. So we've got the mince simmering now, nearly ready. And then I've got 2 cheese sauces. I've got the regular one and the no dairy one, all ready to make lasagnas. We're going to use these cast iron skillets because they're going to go into the pizza oven, so they need to be a bit more sturdy. So to start with, we put a layer of the mince. Followed by a layer of the lasagna. And then we've got some of the bechamel. I've made it thick because it won't go so runny. Ooh.
Okay.
Yep. So I'm just going to spread the cheese sauce over the lasagna sheet, and then we just repeat the process. Then we just keep building it up. So the last layer, we just put some mince and then sprinkle it with the rest of the cheese. That's ready to go into the oven. Now I'm just going to repeat the process, but with the dairy-free one. So we've got the pizza oven to 200 degrees. So I'm going to put them into the oven. We've got aluminium foil on, just so they don't go too brown to start off with. And they're going in for 35 to 40 minutes. Now we've got them in the oven, every 10 minutes we just need to turn them. Just as you can hear, they're sizzling away nicely.
So the bit we're going to use with our bolognese lasagna to pair with, we'll use a delicious malty amber ale. This one here from Pennine Brewing Company, Harvest Hen. The maltiness will complement the savoury caramelised flavours of the baked pasta. Equally, an IPA would also work, with it being able to cut through the acidity to provide balance with its strong hops. So this beer gets us the best of both. This amber is slightly higher hop than normal, and it allows to cut through the acidity while still being able to complement the meat and pasta. The carbonation will cleanse the palate of the bechamel and cheese, and is an ideal beer to go with this delicious lasagna.
As you can see, we've taken the foil off, so we're going to leave that off for 10 minutes, well 5 to 10 minutes, until it's all nicely browned.
So today we've made
A wood-fired lasagna.
and we're going to pair it with this delicious amber ale. Cheers!
Absolutely delicious.